Alright, match 4. On the play. 2-lander. And we can keep this. We're going to go turn 1 tap land, turn 2 Thermo-Alchemist. Hope it survives, and then go nuts from there. Evolving Wilds. Play this before the curse, because we want to be able to start playing our spells as soon as this is ready. Daze. Wow, we just got dazed. That's not cool. Alright, let's see what kind of deck this is. Maybe, is it Blitz that happens to be playing Daze? Alright, Curse of the Pierced Heart. And then in case this is a red deck, we could play the Chain Lightning now, but probably better just to play the Lava Spike now. I guess I could have played the land first in case they had another Daze in hand. Alright, they go get a Forest. We have enough spells that I don't need to save that Lava Spike for another potential Thermo-Alchemist. Wild Mongoose, okay. Some sort of blue-green threshold deck. Needle Drop. Save this land in hand in case they play something that doesn't have Shroud for the Searing Blaze. Oh, green, blue, and red. Temur Threshold. Maybe also a domain deck? Alright, then don't shuffle with Ponder. They play their own Thermo-Alchemist, okay? That's definitely going to get Searing Blazed. I'll probably hold the Lightning Bolt in hand in case I draw a Thermo-Alchemist of my own. It's cheap enough. Alright, land. Searing Blaze. Some sort of spell-based deck if they think it's good to run Thermo-Alchemist. Hopefully no Daze here. Wow, another Daze. Incredible. Well, at least it's setting them back on mana. One more 3 damage spell and they're dead on their next upkeep anyway. Island Brainstorm. Another Wild Mongoose, and Threshold is on now. We get to take 3. Lava Spike, okay, and they're dead. There we go. Alright, so this is some sort of 3-colored Thermo-Alchemist Wild Mongoose deck. Electrickery can get rid of the Mongoose before it has Threshold. Mart of Ashes could potentially do it even afterward. Pyroblast could stop the card filtering, but they don't really seem to have any action spells that are blue that I know of, so it's not that important to bring it in. Smash does nothing. Molten Rain could potentially deal 2 damage if they have dual lands in addition to their regular lands, but it looks like they just have basics in the fetches. I'm not sure I want to change anything. I don't think Curse is too slow. It might be too slow, but I don't think so. If anything, I would cut some number of Curse for some number of Martyrs or Electrickery. Let's see. No, I think I'll just leave it just like this. Alright. I'm going to end up cycling this Forgotten Cave most likely, but I can keep this hand. Turn 2 Thermo, hope it survives, and go nuts. Wild Mongoose, and another fetch land. Second Thermo-Alchemist. Definitely glad I saved this Chain Lightning. Let's see if I'm about to get dazed. And I'm getting dazed again. Incredible. Brainstorm. Alright, still don't have Threshold. Thermo-Alchemist. Can't daze me this time. Suspend the Rift Bolt. And I could theoretically do 17 damage next turn if the Thermo-Alchemist survives and nothing gets countered. Okay, nope, I'm getting Hydroblasted. Alright, Rift Bolt goes to the face. Mongoose has Shroud. Caldon Marauder gets cast. Save a land in hand for landfall. Forces them to not attack with the Mongoose for a turn unless they want to trade it. And we're getting Hydroblasted so they can get in for damage. And we have 10 damage in hand right now, putting them to 15 with this trigger. Alright, they have a Thermo-Alchemist. We go to 15. Alright. Play one of these lands. Get rid of that before it does too much damage. I could potentially ignore it and just go completely face, but since I just top decked a land, I'm not certain how long it's going to take us to kill them if we just go face, and I'm not sure how crazy they can go with that Thermo-Alchemist. Alright, fall into 12. And we need to top deck something soon. I think I'm going to try to Searing Blaze them, or Incinerate them. It's kind of expensive. They didn't play a creature this turn. I want to have all my mana available. And I immediately regret it because I draw Thermo-Alchemist. Now I wish I had more spells in hand. Alright, Swiftwater Cliffs. Thought Scour. Let's see what they mill. Delver, okay. Another Nimble Mongoose. Could chump block, but I can also probably do that on a future turn, maybe, so I won't do that yet. It looks like Thermo-Alchemist is going to survive, so... Oh no, they're going to Hydroblast it. So I didn't really waste that Incinerate and an extra point of damage after all, since that got removed. Curse. And now we're almost certainly going to lose this damage race. They fall to 12. They fall to 11 on their next upkeep. Fire Blast does 4, down to 7, so I can't deal 7 damage with one card, so I'm going to lose to these Shroud creatures on my next turn. Unless I just die to a Lightning Bolt right now. Well, they drew 3 of their Hydroblasts, and we drew... I guess we didn't draw any sideboard cards, but we didn't actually bring in any sideboard cards, did we? Alright, there's a Lightning Bolt. And go to game 3. I think after seeing that they have the Hydroblasts in their sideboard, I think that's enough to bring in the Pyroblast, and the Curses are a bit slow. I'm not sure I want the full 4. I probably do. Curses can be good on turn 2. Their deck isn't really that fast. What to do? I guess I'll bring them out for Pyroblast. Between Hydroblast and Thought Scour and I think Ponder and Brainstorm, it's probably enough. And even though their blue spells aren't really the main crux of the issue, I mean, slowing them down by stopping them from drawing cards could still be a good thing. So I'll submit. Alright, game 3. 2-lander. Yep, this is fine. And most likely going to need this land, so I will play it. Starting off with 16 damage in our hand. Needle drop. Alright, I think I'm going to let them hit me once with this Delver's Secrets and just hope it doesn't flip. I would rather be able to needle drop this turn. I can lightning bolt the Delver next turn. I want to chain lightning while they don't have red mana up. I want to needle drop as soon as possible. And maybe the Delver won't flip and I'll only take 1. Which turned out to be the case, which is nice. Alright, chain lightning. Should I kill Delver now or should I not? I think I'm actually too close to killing them that I shouldn't. If I just draw a land next turn, I have them dead. Because I get to go lightning bolt for 3 down to 10, and then 3, 3, 4 for 10. That's assuming no dazes, of course. And no Swiftwater Cliffs or other life gain land. Ponder, okay. Alright, let's see if they've got a daze. Try to blow up this 3-2 before I take any damage off of it. Alright, they do have a daze. They get to keep their Sectile Aberration around. Suppose I could have done that on their upkeep. They choose not to shuffle with Ponder. Alright, Rift Bolt. I'm going to go ahead and exile that. I guess I can Lightning Bolt first. I need to save the damage. And they can't daze the suspend cost of the Rift Bolt. Hydroblast, okay. Is it worth fighting over again? I have 9, 13 damage in my hand. So I think I should just suspend this. Plan on drawing a land and dealing the last 10 points of damage along with the 3 from Rift Bolt. So I need them not to gain life and I need them not to have any counter magic. They've already used 1 daze. Alright, Thermo-Alchemist. Alright, so they're dead if I draw a land and they don't have a daze. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to draw a land before I have to choose Rift Bolt target, so I think I'm just going to hit them in the face with it and hope I draw a land. Alright, drew a Fire Blast. I guess my land would have had to be a mountain too because I can't actually cast the Fire Blast. Alright, even with drawing 5 cards in hand, I think I'm more scared of the Insectile Aberration dealing 3 a turn. Thermo-Alchemist is probably going to do an average of 2 or 3 a turn. Alright, land is only 7 damage now. The second Fire Blast is effectively useless because I'm going to be dead before I can use it. Alright. Yeah, I think I have to get rid of one of these. I think I'm too far behind now. Brainstorm, okay. I could have played the other land first and also Fire Blasted in response to Brainstorm, but I think that's giving up a little bit too much value. Save this for Searing Blaze. If I have to Fire Blast on this turn, I'm dead anyway. Thought Scour. Alright. Looks like I'm probably not dead next turn, but if they have a Lightning Bolt in hand, I could be. Fire Blast doesn't do anything now. Of course, if I had still had Curse of the Pierced Heart in my deck, that wouldn't do much either. Alright, and I'm dead to any one spell here. And I'm dead. Even if I counter it, they still get the untap clause. Okay, well, that's game 4, or match 4. Let's see if I can win a single match.